So Joseph and I are here with Sue Copening of, formerly of Sue's the Net. Now the business is called Orlando Connections, and you are a, let's see, a business and social networking organization, right?
Absolutely, that's perfectly
and
correct.
somewhat of a singles organization, although you're not technically a singles organization, but when I've gone to your events, I've noticed there were a lot of single people there. But tell us what your group is all about.
Well, we are, as you said, a business networking and social organization, and we are very similar to a chamber of commerce. However, we're independent. And we do something very unique, and that is membership is free, by the way, in our organization.
That's great.
Because we do a weekly fax or email newsletter to our members. We have almost 6,000 now in the Orlando area. And we not only inform our members of our events for our members, but of other events that they may be interested in.
Right.
Business seminars, other business networking opportunities, social things like nice wine dinners at restaurants, charity galas, golf tournaments, etc. Anything our peers would be interested in, professional people.
But these are not events that you promote yourself, right? These are events that are happening. And
These
you
are
just
just events that are happening around town, absolutely, that people would be interested in going to.
Now, I get your emails once a week, just about once a week, and then what they're like is you could see all these names who it's also mailed to, and in other companies can actually input their information so that if a restaurant or something has something going on, all of that information is inputted. So such and such restaurant is having this special dinner with wine for a special price, or it has everything from women's networking organizations to the Greater Chamber of Commerce to
singles events such as yours.
Singles events.
Absolutely.
My singles events are listed on there as well, and so I'm sure people are wondering, how do they get on your email list? She's got this great list. The list is incredible.
Oh, thank you.
So how do they get on this email list?
All they really need to do is give me a call at 275-2956, or they can sign on to our webpage, which is very easy to remember. It's orlandoconnections.com. And by signing on to the webpage, they can email me directly through the webpage. We also have a conference room in there. We have places to post free advertising, classified ads, our personal ads, and event advertising.
So you have like a bulletin board.
It's a bulletin board system, absolutely. So if your organization has an event coming up, or you have a singles event coming up, you can actually go in and post it yourself, and you'll see it instantly.
Oh, very nice.
Now you have this new website that you're building. I viewed it recently, maybe a few weeks ago. It's still kind of new right now, or have you completed?
It's still pretty new. We've only had it up a few months, so we're still, you know, evolving what we're going to be doing with it. But we are going to be hosting more types of events in the coming year. We're really going to be expanding. In addition to the networking events that we have for our own members, which happen pretty much on a monthly basis, sometimes more often, sometimes not. We're going to be branching out. We're going to be doing more charity events. We're going to possibly, hopefully, maybe co-host some singles events with you. I'm hoping. Got to talk about that later.
Now, wait a second. I heard something about something sneaky that you do so that people get to socialize a little more.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, that actually stems back from when I first moved to the Orlando area myself, being single and not knowing anybody. I used to go to the Chamber of Commerce mixers because I wanted to meet a peer. I wanted to meet, you know, someone that was a professional. And you know, I'd spend 20 minutes talking to some really great guy who was really interesting. He'd take a sip of his drink and I'd see the wedding ring.
Ooh,
and I'm like, oh, shot down again,
strike
you know, strike.
That's where you say, can I have your business card, and you walk away.
Exactly, exactly.
Nice meeting you. See you.
Exactly. But the nice thing about networking in a setting like that is that hopefully you made a good business contact, even if you didn't make a social one. But I do a little sneaky thing at our networking mixers, and when people come and check in, I ask them if they're single or attached, and I give them a color-coded name badge.
Okay.
So it's a nice professional environment. People do bring their business cards, they do network, but you can stand there and scope out the entire room and see who's single.
So it's color coding. You do
we color code,
okay.
absolutely.
So it doesn't say anything as far as being attached, or it does not
it's just
say
that
it in
one
print.
has maybe a red border, and one tag maybe has a blue border. And our proportion actually, and I think this is really just because married people have other obligations, but for every 100 people that'll come to our mixers, about 90 of them will actually be single.
Oh, wow. That's a good number.
So we really don't get that many married people that come, and you know, it's not that they're not interested in the business networking aspect of it, but you know, they've got kids, dogs, dry cleaning to pick up, you know, got to meet the spouse.
And it's usually at some sort of happy hour. Now, I went to the one you had at Arts Cigars on Orange Avenue, and it was wonderful. There were a lot of single people there that I have seen that have come to my events, and they had a great time. Normally, the rate to get in is only like $5.
$5.
You can't beat that. So it's happy hour, $5, and there's usually some sort of drink specials going on. Sometimes there's hors d'oeuvres.
Most generally for the $5, there's complimentary hors d'oeuvres, and most of the time there's a complimentary drink.
That's
for the
Oh, that's very
$5.
good. I mean, that's
And
the
then after
$5
that, it's a
for-
cash bar.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So.
Now, what do you sense that people are more relaxed in these events that they would be if they go out to a nightclub to try to meet somebody?
Well, I think so, because you always have the excuse of being there for business. It's a lot less pressure than going out to a club or a bar where you feel like tremendous pressure to be witty and come up with a nice, clever thing to say. So yes, I think there's a lot less pressure on people. It is a more more professional environment to meet someone in.
Okay, we have a lot more to talk about with Souk opening here, so join us in just a few minutes.
If you're enjoying the Michelle Valentine Show, you will love her new travel TV show, Love, Eat, Travel. Follow Michelle Valentine as she travels the world, showcasing the most beautiful destinations, unique adventures, romantic things to do, delicious foods, and more. Visit www.loveeattravel.tv for more information about an upcoming TV show.
Hi, this is Michelle Valentine, and I would love if you followed me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Be sure to visit my website, michellevalentine.tv, for more information, read thousands of interesting blog posts, watch videos, enter sweepstakes, and more. Also, be sure to join my email list to receive my free weekly e-newsletter.